Welcome back to the storage room for a unexpected Sunday evening stream. I wasn't planning on doing any streaming, but the girls are both asleep, so I figured I might as well leave them to sleep and go and do some streaming. Do another race. Whoa. Okay. That's not cool.
Absolutely ridiculous that you have to start this fucking race or this firefight on cold tyres.
Oh mate. Not happy. And I think that means that we're not going to have enough time. Because that spin means that I don't have enough time to do another lap. Maybe. Seconds to cover all of that distance. I don't think that's going to happen. Nope. Cactus. So, we're going to start at the back of the pack again. I don't know why they're bothering to show the white flag. There's not enough time to do another one more lap anyway. Hey, Risk It All. How you going, mate? How is your Sunday morning. Are you just finishing night shift, or have you had the weekend off? Righto. It is too. Okay, I can fix that. I've been having some issues with iOverlay. There you go. How's that? I just it wasn't displaying the track and overlay and streamer mode, so I was running the righto. Nice. Is that on YouTube or Twitch? So I know to subscribe to your channel. Yeah, I had to run the track map on my screen as well, just to make sure that we got it, because it wasn't showing up on OBS. So I don't have the standings or the track map on my screen usually. That's simply OBS. Nice. I'll no, my Sunday's been pretty good. I've finally, a mate of mine and I were trying to get a server set up so I can host races on Assetto Corsa. We think, and we finally got it sorted with the help of my internet provider. So I'm pretty happy about that. Alrighty. So that's qualifying. Unfortunately, they don't give us enough time to run 2 laps. So I had to, I lost control on the first corner because of cold tyres. So I'm not sure where I'm at. I was supposed to, the system was saying that I should be 11th.
One to go, next time by. The estimated SOF is 2,049. Line up on the left side.
But
pit road is closed right now.
I'm going to be 16th because I didn't set a qualifying time, so we'll see. But no, my Sunday's been good, mate. My Sunday's been good. You've been up streaming all night, have you? You'll be heading off to bed.
Let's keep it clean too.
Yeah, good luck.
So there's 20 of us. Oh God. This guy that's beside me was the same one that wrecked me last night. Jacob CZ Havel.
Just a question, are we starting on one lane? Yeah, single file.
Okay, here we go, 45 minutes. This time if Jacob doesn't subscribe to the single line, I'm just going to let him go because He hit me coming out of the last corner before we even crossed the start-finish line, and bent my steering and sent me to the pits, and that was my race done. So I'm hoping to not have a repeat of that. And there he goes, not wanting to stay in line. Oh well, I'll stay behind him. That'll be the
Catch up
safest
5
thing.
car.
I should be behind the 5 car, but we're not going to be.
Catch up 5 car.
Oh no, this right is the GTE.
Alright,
so it's
think of our guy.
Catch up
488.
5 car.
What are you flashing your lights for?
About to go green. Stay focused. Catch up 5 car.
Oh, well, we've got guys not wanting to stay in line.
Catch up 5 car.
For once, I actually don't mind being dead last on the grid.
Job. Green, green, green.
Yeah, there's definite safety in being at the back. Righto, cold tyres.
You got a slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead.
Oh, there's one down. Let's see how fast Jake is.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped on the right. Go left. There's an incident ahead. Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line.
Ooh,
Clear on the
my
left.
goodness me.
Well, that was a bit messy.
Glad to see you made it through, mate. Wow.
Yeah, me too for once.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mate. Yeah, honestly, it's literally all I have time to do.
Go right.
Man, if you're a slower car, pull off to the side, hey. Don't stay on the fucking racing line.
Yeah, because I work away, I don't get
all good, mate.
to be on it every day. I'm lucky that I can afford to have iRacing and just do it for the 8 or however many days I'm home, 14 days that I'm home, and the 19 to 14 days that I'm away, depending on whether I do extras or not. It doesn't matter that the rig just sits there, but of course at the same time that makes it harder for me to stay competitive, and with all the updates and changes and everything that are happening with iRacing every month, it just puts me a little bit behind. But it's all good. We're having fun. Oh, what happened to Jason? Did he crash into that car? Yeah, he must have crashed into that car. We managed to make it through clean. So we're looking at hopefully hopefully we can do this race with no incident points and get a nice big scoop of safety rating. Get me back up to up into the 4s. Yeah, mate, like iRacing is frustrating, but it's also awesome. The ability to be able to just jump online and have races, especially when you get in with a good group of racers. Like sometimes there'll be just a time where everyone's behaving themselves, giving each other room, protecting their safety rating, all of that stuff. And it makes all the expense and the pain of the not so clean moments worth it.
You're in the top 10.
Go left, go.
So I am a excavator operator working in a gold mine. That's what I do for a living. I operate 600-ton excavator. Also, occasionally I get to have a play in a D11 dozer. We have one D11 dozer on site and we've got 7 D10s. So every now and again I get a little bit of a break from digging and I get to have a play around in the dozer. I've got 9 years dozer experience and 7 years experience loading trucks with diggers. Oh, right. Oh, that's, yeah, cool. So, yeah, so you're a diesel mechanic.
That's me, I just got a black flag. Fuck this shit.
Oh no, what did you get the black flag for?
Oh, unlucky, mate. The corner. Tried apparently cutting corners, tried to slow down, but and did slow down, but wasn't in time
Keep
enough.
to the left. Clear.
Yeah, those slowdowns are pretty harsh, mate. I've been caught out a few times myself.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
20-minute repair from that one incident.
Yeah, so I'm actually a New Zealander. My wife and daughter and I moved to Western Australia 12 years ago, and I've been mining ever since. Oh, righto. Yeah, yep.
I wasn't doing too bad, actually. I was in the top 10 from dead last, and now this is going to just put me right back.
Is it just a drive-through?
Nah, hold for 42 seconds.
Yeah, righto. Don't give up, mate, because those guys that had that crash at the start, if they've got bad enough damage, you should be able to make reasonable time against them.
Yeah, I'm not up for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, true. I'm going in now anyway.
Yeah, mate. I always say on my streams, I always tell my viewers that I never give up because you never know what's going to happen. It's a 45-minute race.
Yeah, true, guys. Anyway, I'll be relaxing for a little bit here, I suppose.
Yeah, mate, just think about it as iRacing loss mitigation.
Like the usual shit.
Yeah, risk it all. Yeah, that's no dramas, mate. Look, yeah, I mean that'd be cool if you're happy for me to do that. I can certainly.
And they
do
got me
that
for an
you.
unsafe pit entrance. Another 40 seconds. A minute 12. Beautiful.
No. Oh, bad luck, mate.
It's only a couple of minutes anyway.
Oh, poor old Jason, he's having a shocker.
Even though sometimes it does really give you the shit.
Yeah, some races are like that. Yeah, I can easily do that for you, risk it all. That's no dramas, mate. Just be aware that you got to use, you can't use your gamer tag, yeah, because they verify that you're who you say you are and stuff for your address and everything. So I'd like to be able to I'd like to be able to use my YouTube channel name for the viewing and everything for people that stumble across the channel and for the people that I'm racing against, but it's pretty hard to do that. I don't know who this Silvo Koenig is, but damn, he's fast. Go if you want to take it, mate.
Right side. Stay on the left.
Just let him have
Clear
it.
on the right.
He could be someone new. He could be a race car driver or a kart racer that's just got into iRacing. He's certainly quick, or he's started a new account. My focus is on maintaining my safety rating. I've been at 2K iRating before, and I've found that it's no cleaner than sub 1.2, 1.3K iRating. Some of the best racing I've had has been around the 1.5 to 1.6K iRating. If you watch the iRacing streams of all the pro drivers, their races are generally no cleaner than this.
Left side.
He had to have gotten a slowdown
Still
for
there.
that, surely.
Stay on the right. Still there. Hold your line.
No,
Clear.
must have been lag. Yeah, you're all good, mate. I've got my I've got the chat set up on the on my right-hand monitor as I run a triple monitor setup, and it's just simply a case of flicking my eyes over to my right, and I can see the conversation. You're all good, mate. Obviously, if I'm coming into a corner or I'm battling hard with someone, I I might not answer straight away, but once we get on a straight, have a look over. How's the weather for you guys over there at the moment? Careful not to cut that corner too hard. I'm happy just to sit behind Silvio. It's not that he's quicker than me.
Go left. Left side, clear on the left.
Wow. That's the problem with a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys are fast, but they lack car control. Or they just out drive themselves. Now, if he catches up to me, I'll let him go, because he's dangerous. The way that he was tailgating me before I let him pass just makes me uncomfortable. Now, I mean, I know you've got to be right.
Just set the fastest lap.
You've got to be right on the tail of the car in front of you to make a pass, but the way that they duck and weave under braking and where they stick their nose in just yeah, it's a long race, 45 minutes. No need to be doing the silly things that some of these guys do. A cut track. Maybe he got some damage. Hopefully he pushes hard enough that he has another spin. Give us a bit more breathing room. If I can finish 7th or 8th, that'll give us a nice tidy little bit of iRacing, and if I can go with 0 incident points, some nice, a nice safety rating gain. I did a 2-hour race last night in the GT4s around Sebring, and I gained myself 0.75 safety rating. I lost a little bit of iRating, but similar to the race I did previous to that here, I did this GTE race before the endurance race server went live. I got punted in both races. Luckily for me, in the endurance 2-hour, I didn't lose any, get any damage. Just
you have about 2 laps of fuel left,
and so I managed to gain some safety rating there. But in this race, the race that I did in this series beforehand, I lost safety rating and I lost iRating.
new fast flat for you.
But I had steering damage for the whole race. That guy Jake CZ Havel hit me on the final corner there before we even started, before we even crossed the start-finish line. Silvio must have a bit of aero damage because we're pulling away from him. Well, pulling away from him. He's making mistakes.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.9 seconds.
Deeper there. I don't really want to change the way I'm on. One thing you've got to be careful with, it's probably the same in your F1 as well, is that the second you change your rhythm, you run into problems. I could brake a little bit deeper, but I've done a few laps now, and I'm a little bit hesitant to brake a bit deeper into the corners in case I get a lock up. Did a couple of races in the rain at Brands Hatch in the Toyota 86 yesterday as well. That was a lot of fun. Hair raising, but a heck of a lot of fun. We're really pulling away from Silvio now.
The lead is fitting now. The leader is running 47.122. Car 1 is up the front. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. The car in front is pitting.
Oh, we need to make sure we don't... No tyres, please.
Pit box in 10,
Righto.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. Here we go.
That's it, go.
Here we go. Rough.
Absolutely destroyed my car. Fucking spewing, mate. 20 minutes in pits. I'm not even going to bother. I'm backing out. Have a good race, fellas. Thank you very much.
Yeah, unfortunate, Jason. Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, man, I just keep it talk, mate. Wasn't watching what I was doing. Take it easy, fellas.
You do. Oh well, that's unfortunate that Jason got involved in that accident. We are on the move. Still pulling away from Silvio. 20 minutes to go. Now it's all about hitting your marks, not making any mistakes, which I'm really good at doing. Le Mans is in my top 5 favourite tracks. Anytime the GTEs are racing at Le Mans, you can guarantee I'll be doing multiple races there.
The leader's pitting now.
Ah, righto, mate. Yeah, I've started having little stuttering and screen freezes while I'm in racing as well. As I said, I was on the phone to my IP provider for over an hour, and he's made a few changes. So hopefully he's lessened the traffic on the line that I'm on, and it'll settle down.
The car in front is pitting.
yeah, 51s. 51s are good. I can get down into the 49s. I think I did a 48 last season. But pushing hard enough, but not too hard. Nothing worse than equipment playing up, that's for sure. Yeah, so as I was saying, we're actually from New Zealand. Over there we call the mechanics that work on our vehicles. And so you'd be called a diesel mechanic. In Australia they call mechanics fitters, so you've got LV fitters, heavy diesel fitters, and you're a diesel tech, so I don't know if that makes you a petrol tech, like if you work on passenger cars, is that petrol tech, or you call them mechanics as well. So good when you get in the groove. Car's working well, doing what you want it to do when you want it to do it. You're hitting your marks. Such a great feeling.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, and then you go and do that.
Got to slow down and give up that time.
What was I saying about not cutting the corners? It's such an easy one to carry too much speed through and make a mistake. Luckily, we're not battling for position. pity the next session for this race is in 2 hours time. Sorry, an hour's time. Right when I'm going to have to pack it in for the day.
Things are looking good.
I won't be on tomorrow. I'm going out to help a friend get some firewood, and then we're going to have drinks at his place tomorrow afternoon. He's actually the guy that trained me on heaters and dozers, so I learned what I know from him. And then I've got to look after their dogs tomorrow. Tuesday night. Wednesday morning, because they've got to go away. His wife has to see a specialist in Perth. So, unfortunately, there won't be any streaming until Thursday. No, I'm not going to be in #1 spot all for music, unfortunately. I had a mishap in qualifying and lost control of the car, so that gave me a couple of incident points, which validates the lap. And at Le Mans, the track is so long that we only get one flying lap. There's no chance to use the last of the time to complete another lap. So I actually started near the back of the field, and as you'll see when the race finishes and I go through the incident reel, you'll see the big crash that took out the front half of the field. And I somehow managed to scrape through without losing any paint. But
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.6 seconds.
The guys in front are too far ahead, too quick for me to catch them. Thankfully, Ingo is too far behind to catch me and take my position away. So long as I don't make any silly mistakes, I should finish in 7th place, unless Flameur has some drama and I get to claim another spot, but I think that would be quite unlikely. We were battling with Silvio a little bit earlier, but he had a mishap just here at Indianapolis. He lost control of his car on this corner, and I think he hit the wall on the left-hand side there. So we've been steadily pulling away from him ever since. one lap to go after this, I believe. This should be the second to last lap. Risk it all. Do you get snow where you are in the States, mate? During the winter? Got it wrong, maybe.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. White flag, stay smooth.
Ah, no,
slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Awesome. Last lap. Slowdowns, but at least it's no incident, of course. Going to try and do something about the lighting as well, guys. So it's not so glary on my bald head, or my nearly bald head.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.6 seconds.
Rightio, turning back towards home. Yeah, we went another lap this time. So, probably won't make it around the circuit to bring it back to the pits, but we'll run it out.
P1, just set the fastest lap. 46.474.
Look at that. Last lap and they're still setting fast. They're still setting fastest laps. Got on the curbing there, and if I'd stood on the brakes any harder, I would have spun and lost control of the car. So silly little mistakes. No need to push too hard through here. It's 9.5 seconds behind. Bring it home, nice and steady.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
And there it is. Well, car number 11, expected to start and finish in 11th place, finishes 7th after coming back from
All right, there's
16th,
checkered flag.
I think it was.
Great job, you did really well.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Righto. Do the cool down lap as we always do. Then we'll check out the incidents. Not very risk at all. There had been some of the top esports teams Yeah, there was some of the top esports teams, or one of the teams got caught hacking the system, but iRacing's anti-cheat software is so complicated. You'd literally have to be a computer genius to get round it. There's something like 7 or 8 separate anti-cheat files that you need to download as you're installing iRacing. It almost appears as if there's a fault and you just keep hitting the OK button all the time, but it is actually, there are multiple files. So how the heck they managed to do that? But that's only in the top esports. I don't know. I've never heard of grip hacks or speed hacks or anything like that in your general official races. Not to say that it's not happening, but it's super complex. Super complex to get around all the anti-cheat software. And as soon as iRacing becomes aware of anything, those players are they're usually banned for life, or they patch their anti-cheat software to make it stronger. I have heard that you guys have had quite a lot of issues with that in the F1 games. No worries, man. Alrighty.
Okay,
pull
the race
into
is
the,
over. Bring
pit
it on
stall.
in. Pit box in 10.
And then we'll
Five.
check out the incidents.
3, 2, 1. Right here. Go, go, go!
Turn on the aircon. It's getting a bit warm in here. Just quickly, my mate sent me a message. Okay, let's click back to the start of the race, because this is where it all began. Zoom through this. There we go. Okay, hang on a second here. Got to frickin' set up some controls. Rightio. Next incident. Previous incident. Rightio. With a report, unassigned. Ah, damage report. That's what I wanted. Incline height, everything else is all good. Oh, we don't need that now. Boost level, traction control, Dunskies. Rightio. There we go. So, there's the first incident. A bit of hip and shoulder. Oh, there we go. Silvio's off. There. So he was off to start with. Jordan's off. Oh, he lost it. Ah, that's what caused it. That's what caused it. Oh, wow. There we go, squeaking through. Unreal. Just go back there. He got absolutely smashed. Oof. Oh my goodness me. Oh no, we're stuck on him. Ah. Let's go back. Let's see if we can get through. No, it's stuck. Oh, well, that's a shame. I don't know why that happens. But we get stuck on people. Well, we can't do anything about that. We just have to quit out, unfortunately. Let's have a look at the results. Another excellent safety rating gain. Not as much as I would have hoped, but we gained some iRating. So that was the only split. Soren got the win. Martin got the biggest iRating haul. We finished in 7th, started car number 11 started, where is it, 16th. So we came up, my maths is not very good, what's that, 7 positions? Is that 7 positions? 9 positions, there we go. Come up 9 positions, not too bad. And the biggest iRating loser was Jimmy. 6.5k, lost 139. Now, where was old mate? I think that was Jason. No, not him. Jason. Let's see, profile. Aussie, New Zealand. I'll add him as a friend. Friend pending. I need to figure out how I can... oh, we just missed it. Bugger. We just missed it. Bugger. Sorry, what's the iRating scale? How do you mean risk it all? How do you mean how much allocated to first, second and third based on their finishing positions? I don't know what the actual scale is. It depends a lot on your iRating, but how it works is that if you have, we'll just make it easy, if you have 20 people in a lobby, in a split, and you finish in the bottom half, so you finish say 11th, 12th, you lose iRating. Yeah, so it depends on your iRating, and it's all done by the simulation. If you're in a 20 car split and you finish in the bottom half of the split, you lose iRating. Obviously, if you are 11th, you lose very little iRating, but if you're 20th, you lose a lot. I don't think anybody could tell you from one race to the next what the amount of iRating you're going to lose is. But if you finish in the top half of the split, then obviously you gain iRating. Now, I don't know if it's up in results and stats just yet. It isn't. It hasn't reached this results page yet. So it might take a little while. It could take overnight. So, yeah, so depending on whether you finish first or 9th will determine how much iRating you get. And obviously, if you're in a lobby with 4K I-rated drivers and you only have 2K I-rating, you will gain heaps of I-rating if you finish in the top 5. But if you finish in the bottom, you'll lose heaps of I-rating. Then we had a 6.4K driver in that split with us in that race, and he finished well. He finished well down. I think he was second to last. He lost 139 I-rating. But the guy who finished in third place got the most I-rating, but it was only 75. So I don't know. The guy that finished in first place, he got like 50 something I-rating, but that was because he had a very high I-rating, personal I-rating level himself. So, you know, it's I always find at the, you know, like as I've been working my way through it, I've always found that if you lose I-rating, you always lose more than what you would have gained if you'd finished where they thought you would. Right, we'll have a we'll do a production car challenge race. This will be the last race for me for today. And then I promised my wife I would be off at 7 o'clock, but I'm not going to be off at 7 o'clock, but I'll be off pretty close afterwards. Should be off by about 7:15. Yeah, I mean, I've had 100. I think 105 was the most I-rating I gained for a win in the race that I was in. I don't know. I think I've only done that maybe once or twice in the 5 years that I've been on iRacing. I don't have very many wins. In fact, this year I've had the most amount of wins I think I've had for all of the previous 4 years in the 1 year. Funnily enough, they've all been in Toyota 86. Do you just race open wheelers, or are you looking, or do you do any GT racing as well? Because we do have, I think it's the 2023. You'd have to have a look, because I'm not 100% sure about that. I know that we have the McLaren Formula 1 car. In iRacing. There was... Yeah, righto. Okay, so... Okay, so we don't have road cars as in... Yeah, righto. Okay, so in iRacing, the closest you'll get to a road car, the road cars is the Mazda and the Toyota 86. But iRacing doesn't have road cars in the sense that GT7 or Forza have. Everything in iRacing is a race car. So they all have roll cages, but the Mazda would be the closest you'll get to an actual road car, as it doesn't have wings or any other aero support like that. And the Toyota 86 has a rear wing, but it's only faster than the MX-5 due to the fact that it has the rear wing. So because the Mazda doesn't have any aero, it's slow through the corners. You've seen in the races that you've watched where I've raced here. You can see how the Toyota 86 makes its speed and is quicker than the Mazda through the corners, but the Mazda is actually faster on the straights. So weather-wise, there's no rain in this particular race. The rain is in England, where it always rains. Excuse me. That's what I need to do. While we're waiting for that, I'm just going to do a quick search to see if there's a shortcut to... because as soon as I click on the screen, OBS disappears. And I need to see how to bring it doesn't actually... There is no hotkey for OBS. OBS isn't in here, so I can't do that. No, it doesn't appear that I can do that. I have to go Control and then click on OBS to bring OBS back up on the screen. I need to get my fourth monitor set up so that I can put OBS up there and have all the streaming, everything for streaming up there instead of on my main monitors. It's not too bad. It doesn't hinder my view of the cars on either side, so actually Alt Tab. That's not what I wanted to do. Not that one. Alt Tab. Where are we? No, not that one. Alt Tab. There we go. So we just minimize. Nah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Not going to work. At the end, risk it all. I can show you the car list if you haven't seen it already. Should be able to find the car list on Google, and you should be able to go through, and you'll be able to see all the cars that that iRacing has. I believe we are getting 3 or 4 more new cars this year. It's already been confirmed that we're getting the Aston Martin GT3. We're getting the new McLaren, or we're getting the latest McLaren. I think it's the 720S, or is it the 750S, whatever the race version is. The other cars, I believe, are open wheel cars, I think, or they could be GT. There could be 4 GT3. We've already had 2 open wheelers, so it might be 4G. That's what it is. The Aston Martin, the McLaren. I believe we've already had the Audi Evo, and there is possibly the the Mercedes Evo. But yeah, you should be able to find it. If we do a quick Google search on their phone, list of all cars in iRacing. Yep. So yes, if you Google list of cars in iRacing, it's the first one comes up with the iRacing Cars Archive, and you can go in there. There's sections for NASCAR, sports car, prototypes, Formula, dirt, oval, rallycross, and off-road. And then you can just scroll down and you'll see all the NASCAR models, trucks, even back to the NASCARs of 1987. Okay, we're out of here. There we go. Oops. Freaking heck. Yep, everything's listed there. You can just scroll through, and it goes into your sports cars. Then it goes into, and in sports cars you've got the TCRs, GTEs, then your prototypes. So it's all there, and that'll show you exactly what we have, what's available. List of cars in iRacing, and it'll bring it up. So, what do we have? Plenty of Australians. So Matt was in a race with us the other day. I've raced with Mark before. I've raced with Jimmy before. I'm not sure about the other blokes. So 32 all up, and it appears we're in top split. Possibly in top split because we have Mustangs, Clios, and Toyota 86s with the Mazdas. Righto, so we're just going to do some laps, build up some safety rating. This all counts in the race session, the practice server, or the practice session, the qualifying session and the race session, and also your cool down lap at the end. I always do the cool down lap at the end because those are additional corners. Your safety rating is based on how many clean corners you have during practice, qualifying and the race. And the cool down lap also counts for safety rating. Just waiting tech. Always lose half a minute or more. I don't know if it's ping to the server or what it is. So we go out. We get our first lap. Our out lap is our chance to warm up our tyres, and then so a cool down lap is the lap immediately after you cross the finish line. So you know what your out lap is. You leave the pits, you go out, and your next lap, that lap's not counted. It's only the lap where you cross the start line it's counted, and it's similar with the cool down lap. The cool down lap is where you've crossed the finish line, and instead of the game taking over and exiting out, you have the option of stopping and exiting out of the server, or you can do the full lap and bring it back to the pits. I think that everybody, you know, you call iRacing a game and all the iRacing fanboys hop up and down on their high horse and go, it's a simulation, and yet every single one of them exits out of the race
green flag.
Straight after they cross the start finish line. And I'm like,
here comes your first time lap.
if you want to beat on about it being a simulation, why don't you complete the cool down lap and bring your car back to the pits? But the problem with that is that that's where you can end up missing the next session, like we missed the Bathurst race in the advanced Mazda. We missed that because I was going through the incidents at the end of my race. But then that's only because I'm a streamer. But I used to do it even when I wasn't streaming. I used to always do the cool down lap because somebody had told me early on that it's worth extra safety rating to you. So anything to boost the safety rating, I say.
One more lap.
Yeah, see, because in Gran Turismo and Forza, the system takes over when you cross the start-finish line.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I loved Gran Turismo. The whole look of it. It's so shiny and you know, all eye candy looking that I've been waiting. I'm hoping that Gran Turismo will come out on PC, but who knows? If it does, if it ever comes out on PC, I'll definitely buy it. I've had Forza 7, but I was looking at getting Forza Motorsport, but it seems like their supposed built from the ground up racing game isn't all built up from the ground. So and there's been lots of issues with it, as there would be, you know, when they make a new game. But I just don't think that it's worth me spending money on.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
I've owned every single Forza title except for this current one. So this would technically be what we'd call the cool-down lap. After the checkered flag, go around the circuit and come back to the pits. And you want to be, as I said, you want to be super duper careful that you don't get any off tracks on this one, on this lap back to the pits, because that goes against you for safety reasons. So it's advisable to, if you've got time, to take it nice and steady. I mean, even if you run out of time, it just takes you out of the session. So long as you don't incur any incident points, you'll gain that safety rating. And the highest safety rating you can get is A 4.99. They used to have a pro license, but we don't have that anymore, or world champion license, but we don't have that anymore.
The officials don't like the
what
way you're
happens
driving.
is that
Your lap times will be deleted until you
if
reset
you're
the
a
car
very
and try
clean
again.
racer and you get to your A class 4.99, it doesn't go any
Pitboxing,
higher
10.
than that. What happens is that it adds your safety rating
5,
onto that. So you could
3,
gain
2,
safety
1.
rating to the point where
Right
you
here.
might have 3 or 4 races where you don't lose any safety rating, because even if you get crashed out to the point where you exit the race, or you finish last and you've got, you know, you get disqualified because you've served a drive-through penalty at 17 I rating, but then you got to 25 I rating and got disqualified. If you've got a bank of safety rating above that A 4.99, you won't it won't drop down. So let's see, we may have qualified in 3rd place for this one. That's 3rd in class, of course. Possibly. It hasn't quite finished yet. Still 20 seconds to go. But it looks like I'm a full 10th ahead of the current fourth place qualifier. There's a couple that haven't qualified. So that's it. We have qualified in 3rd. We are only 3 100ths behind Mark, but we're almost a second behind Craig. But that's okay. We will
1 lap to green.
see
Line
how
up
we
on
go.
the right side. The estimated strength of field is 1,720.
So there should be
Pit road
there
is
should be a
closed.
Clio in this as
Keep
well.
it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
So there's 2 Mustangs. We're going to have 2 Clios. There's all of us, and then it looks like we have 12 Mazdas. Maybe 14. Turn off our tires. We do not want that. We do not want fuel. We have 1 fast repair. Alrighty. We are ready. So in case, no, you guys should be aware that Toyota and Subaru collaborated with. Now that comes down to personal preference. I don't like to have the TC turned up to the point where there's no wheel spin, because obviously, you know, if you have it turned up too sensitive, that can impinge on your performance. And ABS I usually leave as it's set up in the setup when I load it onto the car. And because I have a limited number of rotary encoders on my current GT wheel, later on this year I'm getting the new SimMagic GT Neo wheel, which has 4 rotary encoders and 2 thumb rotary encoders. So I'll be able to set up ABS to be able to adjust that on the fly as well. So ABS, basically what you find with iRacing is that your tyres are pretty good down to about 50%. Then they start to go off after that, and that's where you would start adjusting your ABS. But pretty much up until 50%, you really don't need to touch it. But with rain, Dave Cam on YouTube, he did or Matt Malone, they've all done videos on it. Dave Cam runs max ABS and max traction control in the rain.
Keno, overtake me when race starts. I'm coming here for as well.
He recommends you run max ABS and max traction control in the rain, which makes sense. But yeah, it's personal preferences to how you want to set it up. There is a thing with a lot of people, you'll hear a lot of them saying that you don't want to activate the traction control in iRacing. You want to brake up to the point where just before
going green.
The traction control is activated, so about sort of 80 to 90%. I don't know.
Car is in.
To be honest, I don't know.
Jetstar 12, car. Green flag, green flag.
What? Personally, I've never played around with
The next car's the leader.
Myself, I've never really played around with ABS.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
The draft is very strong in the Mazdas and the Toyotas as well.
There's an incident behind.
Oh, somebody's had an off behind. I'm disappointed that I got that 1X. I've cut that corner even far harder than that in previous races and never had a 1X. You can pay for setups. There's lots of groups that do setups. I don't know how to do setups myself. I can't do setups. I know sort of the basics around dampers, but I just use the
You've got
iRacing.
about 5 laps of fuel left.
I just use the iRacing setups. Oh no!
There's an incident behind.
I forgot to load the race setup. Jesus. I forgot to load the damn race setup.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. There's an incident behind.
I've got to go in for fuel. That's going to put me all the way to the back of the pack because I'm an idiot. This is why I never used to worry about qualifying setups. I just set a qualifying time with the race fuel because I invariably forget to set fuel. And now I've got to go into the pitch, so I'm going to lose whatever I rating I would have gained from being in third. All I've got now is my safety rating. Cannot believe that. Well, I can because I'm a fool, but
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
and I've got more frickin'.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Oh well, no safety rating for me. No safety rating, and now I'm going to lose all my, and I'm losing the I rating as well. So I might as well just go into the pits and get the fuel now, because it's not going to make any difference anyway. I can't believe that.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap, 22.956.
Oh, that is so frustrating.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
It's what I did the other day. Qualified in first place.
Okay, go.
Qualified in first position and
Can run away here, Gareth, if you want.
didn't put the race setup on.
Andre, you're only racing the 86s, remember?
Oh my goodness me. And first place is only 20 seconds behind me. All the gear and no idea. In case I have an incident and need to get repairs.
Really, dude? Well, just spin me next time.
Righto. Let's see if I can make some headway. got 18 minutes.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 8.8 seconds.
Fucking hell, mate, it's working.
Hopefully with 3 incident points I shouldn't lose anyway. Safety rating.
Careful with your freeze move.
Should just
Sorry, mate.
get
Oh,
no
clear.
safety rating gain.
Not letting it, so I can't hear this fly.
What could have been? What could have been?
What the fuck, Samuel? You have no space. What the fuck?
New fastest lap for you.
Fuck you, Tino. Fuck you.
Oh, somebody's not happy. Pulling away from what? Somehow we're in 7th. We are in 7th place somehow, from 11th or 12th to 7th. Ooh, we're all over the place. It's a wild ride. Once again, that's why you never give up. I'm just lucky that this time it was simply a mistake on setups and didn't have enough fuel. I haven't had to do any repairs for damage or anything.
Fuck you. Oh.
Come on, lads. I mean, I've been a little bit colourful in the language on the radio myself in the past, but I try to avoid that now.
Dive bomb and pussy.
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Oh, Casey.
Alan, suck a dick, homie. Little pussy.
Not happy. Oh, no, now
I'll be
we're
back.
8th. minutes to go.
You've just set your fastest lap of the session. There's an incident behind.
Looks like there's an incident ahead too. Oh, Richard get taken out. Oh, I'm back in ninth. That might be, that could possibly be overall position.
You get me yourself a come by, I got damage.
No, actually on the on grid position on standings on 27. So I must be 10th in class. Craig's in the lead.
Faster car coming up quick.
Mustang, we've got the leader. Mustang. Reese. Hopefully you'll get us start finish straight. Back in the
Good
11th
one, man.
position.
Faster car coming up quick. Look for opportunity. Car right. Clear on the right.
Wow. Just about freaking hit him.
See if you can get up there, I can't. I'll stay here.
18 seconds behind Zhao. So
Man, you gotta leave some space there. We're not racing, remember? Hey, you can park there.
I don't know who's what and where. Ooh, don't want to hit the wall. I think the 4th point will definitely give me a loss of safety rating.
Thank you.
Oh, Richard's got some serious damage. He's been lapped by the leader. admit that I prefer to race the Mazda's 86s and the GT4s more than the GT3s though. I just seem to be better suited to the slower cars.
Well done, mate.
Minutes to go.
Listo, right back to you.
You're in the top 10.
In the top 10.
I must say, this is the scariest race I've been in for a long time.
The car behind is pitting. Car right. Keep to the left. Clear.
He's faster on the straights than I am.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 7.6 seconds.
Managed to get now. I've got a little bit of space.
Luis, espérate un poquito, anda.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Más o menos, mete un poquito hacia la curva.
Put a slip angle.
No.
Set him up there.
New fastest lap for you.
No incident points. Am I in 8th place? I do not know. Gaining on 7th. I looks of it. Gaining on Zhao. It's not going to be enough. Oh, I'm in ninth, right? Don't know how this is working. Last lap, I think, maybe? No, it won't be the last. We'll get one more lap. Might be able to get Zhao. Maybe. There he is up there. Catching him's one thing, passing him, completely another. Lap. This little Mazda's going to slow me up. Too much.
White flag, stay smooth. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.6 seconds. Left side, new fastest lap for you. Stay on the right, clear on the left.
Not quite enough. Not quite enough. Ninth it will be.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Ninth it will be with 3 incident points. Disappointing. Not changing setups.
You're gaining on the car in front.
God.
The gap
Start of the
is
race.
0.4 seconds. Car stops on the right. You got it. Slow car on the right.
That's
Car stops on the right. There's the flag. It's over.
We should have brought the
Great job. You did really well.
Yeah, if everybody's using the grid and go setup, be careful. Not enough gas in it.
Oh no, did Craig run out of fuel? Craig might have run out of fuel.
Good drive, Gareth. Did you have some damage there?
Righto guys, we'll go through the incidents and then that will conclude the stream for today, and I will not be back until Thursday. For some more streaming. And seeing as how I'm not going back to site early, I will be streaming next weekend all the way through till Sunday night, and then I will
Pit
not
box
be
in,
doing any
10.
streaming after
Okay, the race is
next,
over. Bring it on in.
Sunday
5,
week.
3, 2, 1. Right here. We're done. Get going.
Righto, let's have a look-see at the start of the race. So we'll go through, we'll just zip through here, around the first lap. It's the pace lap behind the safety car. Righto, here we go. So the first incident, Felipe, just gets it all crossed up, blinking. We've got blinkers. Oh, Andre lost it. Samuel lost the front bumper. Jorge being spun around. Brock hitting the wall. Yep, it's the wall scrape. Blinking. No time for blinkers. What happened with Nick? Oh no. Oh, shame. Silva. Where is he? Oh. No way. Barris almost caught it, but not bad. Lord blinking. Now Craig had some issue up front. Oh, they're all blinking. So we got lots of blinkers. Now Gareth, we know Gareth had an issue. He was most upset. Looks like Zal in front of him. Zal let him go. What happened? No. Oh, Felipe. Just taking a detour. Blinking. What happened with Matt? Oh, bumpity. Felipe blinking again. Samuel putting himself in a difficult spot. Off tracks. Brock hitting the wall again. Try and avoid doing that, mate. And with Jimmy. Oh, no. Yep, that'll happen with the Mazda because the lack of downforce, and the Toyota 86 able to drive a sharper line. Jimmy probably just a curb strike. Nothing there. Casey losing it on his own into the wall. Pretty much race over. Oh. What did Anselm do? Probably curb strike. Yeah, just curb striking. Now this is what happened to Richard. See what happened to Richard. He's sustained major damage. No, not this one. Just curb strikes. Oh, we got it totally wrong there. Oop, and so, oh, nice drift. Oh, he almost saved it, but the old dreaded iRacing snap oversteer strikes again. Ah, that's what happened. There we go. Now we know what happened with Richard. So it looks as though he just clipped the inside wall. No. Did Luis get into him? Yeah, Luis got into him. Racing incident, I'm afraid. But either one of them could have backed out of that, but they did not. Oh, blinking. I did hear somebody was very upset with Tino. There was Matt. Struck the wall. Craig blinking. Tino again. Curb strikes. iRacing really needs to do something about cleaning up these incidents. It's going to blink again. Yeah, blink again. Antonio. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Oh, poor old mate got caught up in it. Ah, that's such a shame. Ah, well, now that's not good. A blinker and taken out. What happened to Mark? Oh, just maybe a little touchy. Curb strikes. Touchy, blinking. Curb strikes. And some. Oh no! Oh, poor bloke. I would imagine he's used up his fast repair by this point. Tom's in the wall. And that's it. Rightio, let's go and see what the damage is. Ah, we did lose. So we lost 39 I rating. Of course we did. And we lost 0.06 safety rating. So Luis got the win in the Mercedes. And the Mustang. Ivan got the win in the Clios, and Mark got the win in the Toyota 86s. So the biggest I-rating gainer was Mark with 89. And who lost the most? Looks like Jimmy McLean lost it with 80, just pipping Barris by 1 point. Alrighty, so, yeah. It goes up and it goes down, but that's how iRacing is. Alrighty guys, thanks very much for tuning in. As always, much appreciated. If you enjoyed the racing, please consider giving the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, if you would consider subscribing as well, that really helps the channel. And other than that, I will see you around the next corner.